offense will get us underway with the opening kickoff. He'll bring it back from inside the 15. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. First down here for the offense. Moving the running back, trying to get the D to tip its hand. Quick pass on the jet motion. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
I like offenses being creative. I'm not sure if that was the best place to call that play. I think this offense needs to think about just doing things a little bit more by the book. They've got a lot of good playmakers. You don't have to reinvent.
Into double coverage, and he picked it off. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
It's a defense that prides themselves on taking the football away. They believe they could impact this game with turnovers, and they get an interception on the opening drive. Wasn't a big return, but that doesn't matter. They stole a possession, and that is huge for their confidence.
They're setting up the screen. Headed to the end zone. Touchdown, Longhorns! Hauled it in and just kept right on running to the hallelujah land. The offense did exactly what it needed to do, getting the ball in field position like that.
It's that killer mentality. You step on their throat, you keep your foot down. When you get opportunities like that, they are golden chances to put touchdowns on the board. The offense took care of business.
That's exactly what you want to do when you have that type of field position. Strike quickly, and they did. One play, and they put it on the board. And that is not what they were after. Kickoff sails out of bounds. An excellent field position for this offense. Line gets set. First down. From the shotgun, they'll run it. Just a solid stop by this sophomore.
And the running back didn't get much there. Nice job by the defense. You can tell they're focused in on this running back, on this run game, being physical, getting knockbacks, and limiting his carries.
Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. They feed him again. And the defense finally makes the stop after the sweet run and good gain.
He really shows you his skills on that last run. And I feel like today, if you're a running back at Oregon, you are expected to be explosive. You're not going to be a guy that goes in between the tackles and gains 3 yards, and that's okay. I feel like now today, because of all the great running backs they've had here recently, if you get into the second level, you're expected to go to the house. This guy has that kind of skill.
They'll put it in play from the 41 on first down. Touch pass on the jet sweep. All the way down to the 25-yard line. They move the sticks. It's first down.
It's so important this offense is able to get this guy the ball in space, especially on the perimeter of the field. And I love that last play call because he's able to get outside and use his speed. To me, that's where this guy is his most dangerous.
They'll wrestle him down just short of the first down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one.
And that would be the definition of first down success. Putting yourself in a good position. It's 2nd and inches. I can do whatever I want next. I can take a shot down the field. I can run the football and get a new set of downs. Like, nice first down execution.
The Ducks get it past the sticks.
You know, they pride themselves on being physical at the point of attack, dominating at the line of scrimmage. Nice job there picking up the first down.
It's first down from the 11. They'll leave it with him. Able to get a couple on the play. He's down at the 9. Going to work on second down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. The back goes in motion. Looking for a man. It's Gabriel. And he will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
And the defense there goes zone coverage, maybe confused the quarterback a little bit, forced him to hold on to the football, and that allowed the pass rush to get home.
Little touch pass to the receiver. And sure, tackling there to keep him from getting to the first down marker.
Well, and on these little push passes, timing is so important. You're trying to snap it right as he's getting a full head of steam. When he gets the ball, he's hitting the outside, and David, it puts the defense in such a difficult spot.
You immediately have to be rotating when you see that motion, so everybody's got to communicate and kind of bump over. That's why offenses love to run it. It makes the defense communicate and see if you can just get him out of a spot.
Texas 8, Oregon 0.
And the Ducks looking to convert on fourth down. A little pre-snap eye candy for the defense. Quick pass on the fly motion. Got enough space. Touchdown, Oregon! And they'll put that scoreboard operator to work and put 6 on the board.
I think the days of running backs just running downhill are out the window. You better be able to do this. You see the playmakers slip him out of the backfield, throw him the football, he'll handle the rest, get in the end zone for the touchdown.
They opt to go for 2 to try to tie it up right now. Trying to power it in. He will be stopped short. The 2-point conversion attempt is no good, and their bid to tie also goes by the boards. They're still down 2. Boy, they want to get this back right now, lining up for an onside kick. That's why they call them the hands team. They're able to secure the onside kick.
And you don't see a lot of these. You don't see a lot of onside kicks earlier in the game, especially in the second quarter. You still feel each other out. You're still getting into the game. You don't want to give away that momentum, but that's exactly what they did by failing on that onside kick.
Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Golden. And there is nothing doing on that one. You got the completion and nothing else to show for it. And now on second down for this offense. They move the tight end all over. Feeling some heat. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3.
I'll tell you, this defensive end, not only can he pass rush, but he can play the run as well. You see him beat the offensive lineman there trying to block him, get in the backfield to make that tackle for loss. That was impressive.
On third and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Going to try to get it himself. At the 40, there he goes. He's run out of bounds, but not before. Turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down.
Man, that used to just drive me nuts. I couldn't stand that. The quarterback drops back to pass, scrambles around. You got me chasing you all over the field, getting close to the sideline. Stay in bounds. Please stay in bounds. Let me get a little bit of a reward for all my running, so I can just put some kind of hit on him. Nope, steps out of bounds.
We've reached the 2-minute warning, and we'll see if the offense can build on this lead before the break. Here comes the offense on second down. Back to pass, it's Ewers. Pocket starts to collapse. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48. On third and long, you'll need to push it downfield. And that one's incomplete. We're taking a shot there, but couldn't hook up. The Longhorns come to the line in the hurry-up. On fourth down, he'll try to toss it. Lets it fly. Can't hook up on the long throw. And goes by the boards for this offense.
And sometimes the best defense is getting a little bit lucky. He was open. He had a chance to make a play. He just drops it through his hand. It was pretty good defense, but you take those breaks when you can.
The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. Really good balance on that last drive. They mixed it up all over the place, Jesse.
Yeah, how nice, too, to have the defense on their heels, because at this point...
Oh, look out! The 10! Touchdown, Ducks! And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play. this, these guys are going for two. Wide receiver now comes in motion. Touch pass on the run. He's in the end zone for the two as the lead now stands at 6. That drive not too taxing on the playbook. One play, put it in the end zone just like that. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. He'll bring it out. It's Golden. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Settled next to the Willamette River, Autzen Stadium is a jewel in the Pacific Northwest, and the flock of Ducks that call it home have made this one of the most challenging places for any team to come calling. The calendar has been circled for both teams in this one. Two of college football's elite, ready to go head-to-head in a top 5 showdown. As we'll see the number 4 team in the country, the Ohio State Buckeyes, taking on the number 1 team in the land, the Oregon Ducks. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. The Buckeyes will kick it off to get us underway. Returner will field it and try to get some field position. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. Looking for a productive play on first down. Receiver on the move gets the touch pass. Good surge up front. Give him 4 out to the 18. They've got a chance to get out from their own end. 2nd and 6 from the 18. Motion trying to get the defense to show its hand. Try to get the edge with a quick touch pass. And there was nowhere to go. Just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
The first thing you have to do to make these plays successful offensively is I have to block the edge. I got to get my speedster in space. They didn't do a good job of getting that guy out there in space where he could really use his jets. Nice job by the defense understanding it, seeing it, rallying to it, and tackling that guy for a loss.
That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. The one thing that can derail this offense, a bunch of 3-and-outs. They won't do that here, but they might go 4-and-out if they don't convert. How about that defense rising up and stopping him short on 4th down?
Yeah, and I tell you, that takes some onions to go for it in your own territory like that. I mean, they're treating this like it's a video game. They don't even care. They don't worry about the outcome. No big deal.
Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he's sprinting. He'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Buckeyes. When you're handed a break with unbelievable field position like that, you better finish the deal, and they did.
You saw the quarterback jog on the field. I think he gave a high five to every one of those players coming off that just put them in position to go score that touchdown. That QB knew this was a golden opportunity, and boy, he took advantage of it.
No chance to return that one. A booming kickoff out of the back of the end zone. It's a touchback. On first down, here comes this offense. They'll move the running back to try to force the defense to adjust.
Really good job by the defense seeing it and going and getting it. Nice job understanding the touch pass. It can happen. Those guys go in motion, man. I got to understand, safety's got to see that and start flying down, getting ready to play that. Nice job by the defense being ready for that play.
Throws to the wideout. Got his man downfield. Hit the gas, kid. Wide open ahead. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Oregon.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, and hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. Hauls it in inside his 20, and here he comes. Nice return there, and he'll be dragged down at the 34. Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. Jesse looking to take it down the field for back-to-back touchdowns.
I think it's really important for them moving forward, too, to have a lot of balance, right? You want to be able to keep this defense guessing, Pollock.
Yeah, and you got me searching for answers after that last drive. You stack another drive on top of this, their defense's heads are going to be spinning all over the place.
And they'll finally catch up to him, but not before a big chunk of yardage is picked up. Now from the 36-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. That's caught, it's Scott. They make the stop, but the sweet throwing catch is plenty to give them a first down. Fresh set of downs after the completion. They'll go back to the ground. Stop is made almost immediately. Give him 1 to the 23. The Buckeyes want to move quickly. Wide out in motion. To the air, it's Howard. Finds his target down the middle. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
I'll tell you, the offense might be setting up a shot down the field here. You might see them later fake the wide receiver screen and see if they can hit a tight end or another receiver running up the boundary. Keep your eye open for that.
On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. On target to the left. They're able to keep him out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 2 after the big play in the passing game.
And that's a really good example of a quarterback and his intended target both being on the same page. The timing was almost perfect on that play. That's why they were...
Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Ohio State. They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point is good, and the lead is 6. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays and finished the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2. From inside the 15, here's the return. Needed just a little more help to turn that into a big return. They'll mark him down at the 29. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. Boy, David, they would love to stack another touchdown on top of that last drive.
And this offense did such a good job on the last drive. Everything in rhythm, moved the ball down the field, didn't make those mistakes, Jesse, and they need to do it again on this one.
Yeah, you're right. They had the defense on their heels. You wonder what sort of communication was going on that sideline. What sort of changes were they able to make, because they got to stop the bleeding right now.
With jet sweep pass. And the defense able to drag him down, but not before. They'll recycle that down marker. First down to start the drive after the break. Motion by the back forces the defense to adjust. They're trying to get to it. And the ball is intercepted. Just a short return, but that would have been icing on the cake. They've got it first down at the 42. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking for space. It's Henderson.
You know, I think a big part of this isn't necessarily scoring a touchdown on that play, but you're just trying to get your offensive line in the rhythm of the game. Let those big fellas get lathered up.
Looking to throw at Howard. He's going to let one fly down the middle. And the DB right with him to knock it away.
Well, the defender got his hand on that one, tipped it up in the air, and offense, man, they're lucky that one wasn't picked.
A third and long coming up here. From the gun, wants to pass. Lost one deep down the right side. And they wanted it all on third down, but now dealing with fourth down.
Third and long situations are really hard to convert. The defense knows it's going to be passed. The pass rushers are getting upfield. You're under pressure. You don't have timing. And as a result now, fourth down.
On fourth down, they'll try to throw it. Makes the grab well past the sticks. And they finally get him to the ground. An easy conversion for this offense. Defense not exactly the perfect fourth down call there. And the Buckeyes with the 1st and 10. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will.
Keep pounding away at this defense and make them play the run. If you can get this many a chunk, they're going to have to commit more guys to the box, more guys to the run. Then you open it up for the passing game.
It's the 2-minute warning, and we'll see if the offense can tack a little something extra on their lead before the break. Going to work in the red zone, they can pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. On second down, he'll let it fly. Grabbed behind the line. It's Judkins. Gets out of bounds after the big game, but they've got it 1st and goal.
And this has got to be so demoralizing for this defense right now. Having given up multiple first downs on this drive, somebody on defense has to step up, make a play, and stop the bleeding.
Wide receiver coming across in motion. Slams ahead. And a really short game before he gets a whole bunch of company from the defense. The Buckeyes racing to the line in the hurry-up. Got it back on 2nd and goal. Just hammer it with this running back again, and he noses his way into the end zone. Up and over, Yamo be there into the end zone.
And you don't want to leave your feet very often in football, but this is one of those areas where you do. In the end zone, near the goal line, you smell it. A lot of bodies in front of you. Just get up, get over top of them, get that touchdown.
Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. He'll take the return and try to improve the field position. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. here in the half. Let's see if they can cut into this lead.
And this drive isn't a must score, but man, you look at the scoreboard, you're down 2 scores. Jesse, you got a good opportunity to create some momentum, cut it to a 1-score game. This is an important possession.
Yeah, it's important to create that momentum now, David, too, and not wait to get it going here at the start of the third quarter. You've got one drive here to get a couple of points. You've got to start erasing and chipping away at this deficit. This could be where the game turns right here.
He's got an open man. And they pick up a better than 30 yards on that completion before the defense brings him down. Get a big play like that last one, you flip the field, you change the momentum. Now it's 1st and 10 from the 38. Looking to move it through the air. Fires to the wideout. Pass on the way, it's picked off. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception. And the senior just snatched the ball out of the air and gave it back to his offense. And now the offense will come onto the field again. Trying to start the drive with a pass. That one never had a chance. Incomplete.
I love the decision by the quarterback. He found the open man, just don't love the throw. Got to be a little bit more accurate, make it easier on your target.
This offense has a 2nd down play. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Fires one high and deep. It's complete. A huge pickup.
And what a massive play for the offense. Not only getting the football across the 50, but they've now put themselves in position to steal a few more points here before the half.
This offense will snap it from the 42 on 1st and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Deep shot for the end zone. And swatted down by the defense to stop the scoring opportunity.
Well, the offense trying to hit the dagger route. You see the receiver, he went down the field, stretched it, made it look like it was going to be a go, put his foot in the ground, try to cut to the inside. They're just not able to be on the same page there.
Makes the catch. It's Judkins. They get him down after he makes the catch. The Buckeyes want to crank the tempo. They'll run play action. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and 4th down's coming. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Lofts one high and deep. Touchdown, Buckeyes! And they take it in for 6 more points. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point is good, and the lead moves to 20. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. You get that touchdown right before the half, build the momentum, and the last thing you need to do is mess it up by allowing a big kickoff return. No chance for a return as that ball flies out of the back of the end zone. Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. On the move. It's James. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
2nd down coming up.
On the set.
That's the end of the first half. With the score, Ohio State 28.
The Ducks will line up to kick off and start the 2nd half.
Set to kick this one away.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. They got plenty done through the air in the first half, and we'll see if they even need to look for balance as we start the third quarter.
Well, and I think defensively, you understand, like the running game isn't a big part of the plan. I wonder how they adjust and play more coverage to this pass-happy offense.
Yeah, so you're going to have to be ready if you're a quarterback then. You're probably going to see some different coverages. You might see a little bit more blitz in the second half as well, so you have to know where your answers are.
At the 35, he's open. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43.
Love the play call offensively, attacking this defense in a lot of different ways. That time they used the jet sweep. They used the speed of the wide receiver to generate yet another first down.
On a little time, lets it go. Got a man, it's Smith. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. This guy makes it look easy, just like a lot of recent Ohio State quarterbacks have.
Man, you can set your watch by these guys. I mean, whether it's C.J. Stroud, Justin Fields, I mean, we can keep going back year after year. They always got a really good signal caller that you can really depend on to make big plays.
So you get stuffed on first down, and now you have the offensive coordinator thinking a little bit.
Yeah, we're probably going to have to throw it now in this second play. But what are we going to see defensively? Now that they know we're throwing, might they blitz us? Do I have to leave more guys in to block? There's a real cat and mouse game going on right now between these two coaches.
Underneath toasted coverage, got it deep downfield. Touchdown, Ohio State. And the pummeling has started. Ready to try the point after. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. The kickoff team out there to boot it away and 15 yards farther up the field after the roughing the kicker penalty. Just unloaded on that kickoff. Don't have to worry about a return on a kick like that. They'll bring it out to the 25. The offense lining up for a first down play. The wide receiver shows motion. Quarterback touch pass on the jet sweep. Banging, slithering, whatever it takes to get that ball up to the 32.
And these little touch passes, man, they're just the easiest completions ever for quarterbacks. Palmer, I bet you would have loved being able to just flip it forward. That counts as to your completion percentage, which is good. And then it's all right after the catch. So